Hello, ladies and gentlemen, and welcome back for a Monday edition of the Steel City Sports Report, where we talk all things Steelers, Penguins, and Pirates. I am your host, Brady Vini, and today's report includes Minkah Fitzpatrick and Steelers defense livid. Has Justin Fields earned another start? Will Erik Karlsson miss the season opener? And more. As always, please be sure to like, comment, and share this video, as well as subscribe to the Steel City Sports Report. Now let's get into the first news story of the day. Minkah Fitzpatrick and Steelers defense react to controversial penalty call. On Sunday, the Pittsburgh Steelers lost to the Indianapolis Colts in a barn burner 27-24. Late in the third quarter against the Colts, the Steelers were looking to get a stop on defense after the offense cut the deficit to 7 points. On a 2nd and 10 play, Colts quarterback Joe Flacco threw a deep ball to wide receiver Adonai Mitchell that fell incomplete. Steelers safety Minkah Fitzpatrick had a beat on the play and was going to lay a hit on Mitchell to break up the catch. When the ball fell incomplete, Fitzpatrick pulled up, but still made some contact with Mitchell. Both Mitchell and Fitzpatrick popped right back up, but a flag was thrown and Minkah was penalized. The 15-yard penalty handed to Fitzpatrick helped the Colts score another touchdown and aided in Indy escaping with the victory. After the game, the three-time All-Pro safety expressed a lot of displeasure for the penalty call, saying, I thought we were playing football. I don't know what we're playing at this point. It's a very different game than what I grew up playing and what I grew up loving. Can't hit nobody hard. Can't be violent. So I don't know. I don't know what to say to you. Fitzpatrick stated that the officials told him he was flagged because the receiver was defenseless. Minkah's tandem partner Deshaun Elliott also had some choice words when talking about the controversial call, stating, "That was bullshit. I don't care. I don't care. That was BS. That was not. That was legal. He did nothing malicious. He didn't even hit him, whoever, that hard, and hit him with his shoulder. He held up." Elliott is right in his explanation. When watching the video, Fitzpatrick clearly hits the player shoulder to shoulder. Also, it is evident that Fitzpatrick was pulling up, because if he wanted to hit Mitchell, he would have hit him harder than that. The most infuriating part of this is that Mitchell got up and celebrated the penalty call, like he did something special. This penalty call on Fitzpatrick was one of many costly moments in the game, as penalties, fumbles, and a botched snap on offense, coupled with dropped INTs, and being unable to get off the field on third down for the defense, cost the Steelers this game. It's a shame that Fitzpatrick got flagged for this, and honestly, had Mitchell made the catch and Minkah laid the same exact hit, he probably still would have gotten flagged, because God forbid physical sports be physical nowadays. Has Justin Fields earned to remain QB1? A frequent question that Steeler fans are having is if Russell Wilson is healthy soon, will he take over for Justin Fields? The answer to that question seems to be getting more uncertain as the weeks go on. Fields, for the most part, has been good for the Steelers, and week by week, the offense has produced more. However, lots of people have mixed feelings about Fields' performance against Indianapolis. Starting with the positives. Against the Colts, Fields was 22 for 34 passing the ball for 312 yards and a TD pass to Pat Freiermuth. Fields also ran the ball 10 times for 55 yards and 2 touchdowns with his legs. However, Fields was the orchestrator of 2 massive, game-changing negative plays, which were a bad fumble on a scramble and a botched snap that after review looked like was on him. It should be noted, for context, that after that fumble, Fields led 3 straight touchdown drives, followed by the insurmountable botched snap on the Steelers' final drive. Through 4 weeks as starter, Fields has a 70.6% completion rate and 6 total touchdowns, which is already just one behind last year's starter Kenny Pickett's total contributed scores. Against the Colts, Fields looked at both his best and his worst in a Steelers uniform thus far. It will be interesting to see what decision Mike Tomlin makes moving forward, as he both praised and criticized Fields following the game, saying, "I appreciate his fight, but he and we were a little bit sloppy at times. Too sloppy to comfortably secure victory." What are your thoughts on Fields and his performance in Indianapolis? Do you think he has earned to remain QB1? I think so. Let me know in the comments below. Steelers going to miss playing against these 2 Cowboys. Moving ahead from this weekend's loss against the Colts, the Steelers now set their sights to Sunday Night Football and facing the Dallas Cowboys at Acrisure Stadium. The Steelers will be going up against a well-known offense led by Dak Prescott and CeeDee Lamb, but the Cowboys' defense may be short-staffed. NFL Network insider Ian Rappaport reported on Friday that All-Pro linebacker Micah Parsons suffered a high ankle sprain in the Cowboys' 20-15 victory over the New York Giants on Thursday Night Football. Parsons left the game late in the fourth quarter on a cart, and his availability against the Steelers is now in serious question. In addition to Parsons, four-time Pro Bowl defensive end DeMarcus Lawrence is expected to miss multiple weeks with a foot injury that he also suffered on Thursday night, per Tom Pelissero. Pelissero added that it is likely both men, who are Dallas's top two defenders, miss playing against the Steelers and then some. The black and gold cannot take this lightly, as they just lost to a Colts defense that was without Pro Bowl corner Kenny Moore and Pro Bowl defensive tackle DeForest Buckner. As of right now, Sunday Night Football is looking to be a shootout between the Steelers and Cowboys, but we will see how both teams adjust. Paul Skeens ends rookie campaign in thrilling fashion. On Saturday afternoon, in the Pirates' penultimate game of the 2024 season, Paul Skeens got the final start of his rookie year, and his matchup against Aaron Judge and the Yankees did not disappoint. Well, at least for Pirates fans. In what was scheduled to be a short start, Skeens pitched 2 innings, gave up no hits or walks, and had 3 Ks. The 3 strikeouts that Skeens recorded, they only came against Juan Soto, Aaron Judge, and Jazz Chisholm Jr. You could tell that Skeens was amped up for this game, as all of his pitches had both extreme velocity and absurd movement. On his strikeouts of both Soto and Chisholm, the pitches that Skeens threw to catch both lefty batters looking were 100-mile-an-hour fastballs that went from looking like they were going to possibly hit them to catching the inside edge of the strike zone. As for Judge, Skeens struck him out on a wicked 86-mile-an-hour breaking ball down and out of the zone. Another memorable moment of Skeens' last start was breaking the bat of power hitter Giancarlo Stanton. Striking out against Skeens wasn't all for Judge, as the 3-time Silver Slugger went 0 for 5 in Saturday's game with 5 strikeouts from 5 different Pirates pitchers. The 5 pitchers that fanned Judge, in order, were Paul Skeens, a debuting Mike Burrows, David Bednar, Dennis Santana, and Aroldis Chapman. The historic rookie season for Skeens ends with 23 games started, an 11-3 record, 133 innings pitched, a 1.96 ERA, an 0.95 whip, 170 strikeouts to only 32 walks, and an opponent batting average of just 198. If that resume doesn't automatically win you Rookie of the Year, then I don't know what will. At the end of the day, I and all Pirates fans are just happy to have a little bit of hope for the future with Skeens here, and can't wait to see what the generational pitcher has in store for next year when he gets to pitch the season in full. Isaiah Kiner-Falefa makes a selfless decision. Before the Pirates season finale against the Yankees, utility man Isaiah Kiner-Falefa made a selfless decision. On the heels of the Pirates designating first baseman Rowdy Tellez for assignment, just 4 at-bats away from a $200,000 bonus, heading into yesterday's game, Isaiah Kiner-Falefa, oddly enough, was also 4 bats away from a bonus. This bonus, $250,000. Kiner-Falefa was not penciled into the starting lineup yesterday. Fans and critics of the Pirates could automatically assume that the Bucs brass kept IKF out of the lineup on purpose to once again save a few dollars. However, with the game being delayed due to weather, reports circulated that it was Kiner-Falefa's decision not to play. When asked why he didn't want to play for the bonus, IKF explained, "Last night got the lineup, and I wasn't in there. I had no problem with it. Today, when I got to the field and they found out, they came up to me maybe an hour before the game, and they gave me the option. At that point, I kinda already checked out. I didn't think it was fair to take a spot from Peggy or one of the young guys, an opportunity to play at Yankee Stadium away from them. I got hurt this year. I missed a month. If that doesn't happen, or if we're actually in a race, I crushed those incentives by a long shot. So at the end of the day, I feel like I didn't deserve it from that aspect. It's nothing the team did. They tried to make it right at the end. I'm thankful for Shelty and the organization for giving me that opportunity. More reports say that Shelton approached Kiner-Falefa multiple times about starting after he found out, but IKF didn't budge. This is a great act of humility and leadership by Kiner-Falefa, and shows that money doesn't mean everything in baseball. And finally, is this Penguin player going to miss the season opener? Is Pittsburgh Penguins Norris Trophy winning defenseman Erik Karlsson going to miss the season opener? Well, that fear may be starting to creep in for Pens fans and probably the Pens coaching staff, as Karlsson continues to deal with an undisclosed injury. In a report from Trib Sports' Seth Rorabaugh on X, head coach Mike Sullivan said that the injured defenseman was scheduled to be off the ice this past weekend, labeling it as part of the rehab process. Karlsson has yet to practice with the team during training camp, but has skated individually a few times. The longer this carries out of Karlsson not being able to practice with the team, the higher the fear becomes that the undisclosed injury is something severe. The Penguins open up the 2024-25 season at home against the Rangers in 9 days, and without Karlsson, the Penguins will lose some significant firepower. And with that, ladies and gentlemen, that wraps up a Monday edition of the Steel City Sports Report. Again, please be sure to like, comment, and share this video, as well as subscribe to the channel. We have reached 100 subscribers on the channel. I appreciate each and every one of you who have done so. Thank you very much. It means the world to me. And I will see you guys back here tomorrow with some more Pittsburgh sports news.